those back and forth, though, Pantheon jungle is very viable.
Well, Chovy right now looking at the hover on set.
He's off really, really huge, and allows him, not to have to go for the phase rush. Here's goes popped.
Goes burn, flashes in, gets into it. That's going to be a lot of damage. Is it going to be enough for the kill? Not just yet. The flash in, Pyosik. He gets himself first blood. The counter gank is in. The Nanase forced to run away. Now it's going to be 22 in about a minute's time right there.
The early CS for himself, rushing towards that Sunfire cape. Bottom side minion wave held in a very good spot. Slow already landed, no flash.
As soon as they walk into the lane, that's going to be a stun's going to be so much. Group stage right now.
You can look for it again.
Yeah, they're going for round 2. Ash Arrow is not up, but the Pantheon combo is going to be no problem. He's going to go for the W, gets that on to Alistair, headbutts away, but he's not going to live. Looks for an auto attack stun, and kill number 3. Get the go-ahead to headbutt Pulverize, and ultimately nothing happens. Carry says, all right, we'll walk backwards, no problem here, and walks away from it. Nice jab for Pyosik. He wants in. You gotta be kidding me. Headbutt Pulverize comes in. Over the top comes the arrow. They just chain stunned this poor Evelyn. And it's gonna be a headbutt there. Not gonna matter. 2 kills picked up. 2 on the board for Carrier. His rookie year at the World Championship. About to dominate this game now. His boss is on the way out. He TP'd in. It is not going to matter. Ult comes across. And it's a triple kill for Pantheon support.
Ooh, first day of group streak, and we just got massacre after massacre on our hands. DRX are not done. They find the extra kill here. Pyosik is on.
Flynn came out before the flash. He flashes into it, says thanks for the pounce target. I got you here, and now Chovy in the side lane wants this fight. Nice stun, builds some space, and now Chovy on the chase of No Man's. Dunk comes in for the slow. Thankfully for his teammates, he's around. Nice punch comes in. They'll find not even the charm. He built enough time, but there's got to be enough for the kill. So finally, the deficit is still large, but big signs of life with a couple of kills. All the ulti cooldowns will come back in time for the dragon fight in 2 minutes. Meanwhile, mid-turret is under fire, and here comes the Ornhorn, here comes the engage. A nice headbutt still means it comes through, and that is goodbye to Santos. And right in front of him, they're going to find Boss now as well, able to jump away though and stay alive. Still 1-0, and the turret drops as well. Second charge comes through from the second Rift Herald.
Is going to allow them to return here and pick up the extra easy gold that's still standing.
Oh, they have found the Nanase. That is a slow. That's a lot of damage. His ulti is down. The flash engage is not quite enough. Can he take down Depth? Yes, the flash does not bring him to safety. So a 1-for-1. Pyosik is here. They find the knockup though. Big damage on the Carrier, but now in comes the Nidalee. Does she have enough? A double kill for Boss. Chovy's coming around. He's ultiless. Boss waiting for his cooldowns. Gets the big stun, but it's not going to be enough. Pyosik is now dominating. The Nidalee is so far ahead, finding a bunch of kills here.
Here comes No Man's though, so Pyosik's got to control wards. You can see defensively being put down by unicorns to try and find.
Oh, that is an Ash Arrow. That is the attempt ult away, but not in time.
Zero the Evelyn though, and this is going to be a very early soul point after. Let's see if they get any sort of miracle ultimate through here from Jin. Should be blocked by DRX.
Stack up, smites a little early. Yeah, shot's not going to come through. Theoretically, they did give a small avenue. They were a little bit spaced out. Nice shockwave is going to deny Doran's ulti. Although the re-engage isn't really going to matter, but there's a flash over, there's a dunk into the wall. Gadget's got to run. He's trying to get away, and he's barely going to make his way out of this one. He's now looking for the re-engage, looking for a bit of damage, not going to find anything more to do. It's time to run away. The Pantheon is now over the top, and Carrier wants another. He's going to find it. Kill number 6 to support Pantheon.
Another minute left, so they've got 2 more minion waves to work with if they want to. Nanase looking for the flank.
Looking for some big damage in Pyosik, has to get back out, and here comes the re-engage possible from Ornn. He's not going to guess correctly. Nanase needs to turn invisible, and he's going to get spotted out. This is going to be a lot of damage. There's a red buff in the way. He ults back across. This seems very unlikely, and Cloud Soul comes in very, very... Team is stacked up. There's a ward graveyard right there in that side of the jungle, and here comes the engage. It's Doran coming in, finds the knockup. Santos can't stop it in time, and the re-engage is going to be just so good for DRX. Dunks comes across. 1-0 so far. Pantheon over the top. It's time to run away. Unicorns of love. They want everything, and it's already a double kill for the jungler. Depth survives. The Maw certainly helps, and the chase down is on. And Anasik is running out of time. Chovy wants in a triple kill for Pyosik, and there are 2 kills left to gain. LGD Flare comes out. Doesn't matter. There's the Quadra, and will they get all 5?
He is popping off. Oh my goodness.
Great shockwave builds some space, lets No Man's walk away. Santa's waiting in the jungle, but with the ward coming down, not an easy pickup. Now on the other side, that is Boss going down. Chovy is the boss here. It's in his name in TFT. A double kill there for Chovy, and now another re-engage. Pantheon shows up over the top. He's going to find the stun, puts up the shield, stays alive, and Pyosik is on the chase. How many more kills will he get? Santa's slowed down, knockup available. Doran's not going to find that just yet, and Clap only comes in for a bit of damage, but this tower dive is going to happen. The headbutt, the ult, he's only going to buy some time. Pyosik, and this is going to be the Nexus falling. DRX going to start 2020 with a shutdown on Pyosik, but a 19.
It was also
a couple of times
in the Kesper Cup at the beginning of the year.
Yes.
So certainly something that Chovy is very well aware of, this control ward that's in this position. And there's the vault forward, 369 taking a lot of damage, and there's the flash out of Pyosik. They're still looking for it. The Q is going to miss. The flash forward and still gets the first blood. And when the dragon starts yelling, that's when they'll know. As Paranoia comes in, flash out immediately, but the follow flash comes in. Knight, no mana actually, so not going to be able to Dusk Bring, but all casts are immediately exhausted.
And Pyosik coming in here, he might just start Rift Herald. No, he's going to get the Scuttle Crab first, I assume. He's waiting to see if anyone's going to come over and try to... Ooh, Destiny Gate available.
Yeah, he's going to come in. There's the Destiny Gate. No Paranoia up. There's a good fear, but gold card's going to come through, and there are just not quite enough shields available. One away, not entirely sure who took it, and Pyosik is going to show us that it was DRX. That spear's going to miss as Carrier. Finally, just going to try and flash his way out. He's going to be the sacrificial Thresh, and Jackie Love is going to get some revenge.
Oh, nice.
He's going to connect. Vox comes down as well. Yanja. The Whirling Death comes in. There's the Paranoia. Explosion of damage, but the heal is going to keep Carrier alive. Dawning Shadow says no, however. And the Thresh will bite the dust. 2-2 the kill score now, but Deft might just be the third one here for top. Picking up these axes. And I am. I'd probably...
Infernal Dragon's going to be picked up by top.
He's very, very big at this point in time. Hook goes out, doesn't find anyone. The box was already placed down as the teleport comes forward. Pyosik not going to be able to secure the dragon. It's going to be the second for TS, and now the fight is on. The stand aside comes out. Dawning Shadow, a fair bit of damage now as DRX are on the run, but the Paranoia says no. That's going to be a dead Quinn. The hook is going to connect here, but Devour exists and will deny any pick potential. Speaking of against a center lane. As another Paranoia coming through here as Knight showing his prowess. It is 2 versus 1, and Pyosik's going to come forward, make that a 3. As Doran over to the side, he does press W to see that there are 4 people after him. The momentum of the game shifting over to TES. 369, this looks like he's out of position. Can't really riddle a way out of that one, but you can see Doran. Yeah. Oh no, he was spotted, and that is going to be that. That's a decent vault to try and get out of the way, but the fear is too strong, and Knight locks down yet another kill.
Breaking them apart at pretty much every stage. Second Mountain Dragon picked up.
Well, you've got a potential kill on a 369, but Knight's trying to say no as that's the flash out. Quinn has to get out of there, knows exactly how that one works as the Lee Sin's just going to get bopped. Knight going to survive on the back end, and now Chovy having to deal with 3 other people. The Devour there for fun from Yanja as the Zonya...
With this Red Bull Baron power play.
Indeed. It is going to be taken very, very easily. No Whirling Death. Chovy has a lot of money. Now Knight might find himself in the wrong spot. He's going to flash. Paranoia comes through as well, but unfortunately, that's most of his mobility now done, especially with Dusk Bringer no longer there. The rest of top esports turn up, but it's a little bit too late. It's going to be a 4 versus 5. Chovy going to get turned on here by 369. Doesn't quite do enough damage with Pyosik. Going to kick the cross. Oh! 3 people. That was extraordinary. Chovy grabs the kill onto the shutdown. The cash in for Deft, and they've wiped the 4. There goes your Baron power play. It's 1.4 in the hole. Here in the World Championship now, 3-1 and 5. The DRX, they still have an uphill battle. Spear not going to connect. There's the hook onto Yanja, but he does have that QSS. The Quinn is going to get out, but the Lee Sin not so lucky. And look, anything you can do, I can do better, says DRX as they throw this advantage away. Oh, that's a decent stun there, but they've got heals galore. And Chovy able to get himself out of the way. Down at half health now, though, as Pyosik landing the Q, but is he going to be able to deny this Drake? He is. Actually, no, it's Doran, but now a few cooldowns unable to be used. Okay, Jacula frontlining right now. Deft as well, though, is in trouble. Has to use the heal. Whirling Death comes through.
Sorry!
All of the healing. Chovy goes golden at just the right time. Casa doing exactly the same thing, but there is the Nocturne taking down the Twisted Fate, and now things are starting to fall apart for DRX. Carrier also taking to the death realm as Deft going down so incredibly low. And ladies and gentlemen, I think this might just be the end of the game, as they might to get this one done. But the last Nexus turret is going to be taken down. 5 members of top esports make a statement against DRX. in their second game. They will remain undefeated in this group.
Utilizing the Bellows Breath, being able to get those brittle procs on Maokai. But that being said, every 3 thereafter is nice, and they're going in.
They find the stun, they find some damage on a carrier there. The charge comes forward, and he's already burned the flash. There is no way out! Jungle ganks are how you make this matchup work!
But you are seeing advantages being created in the lanes.
Which you got, I guess no flash, but maybe ult W. Regardless, yes, flash to safety is the trade. I think that's worth. Now we got another trade up the top side.
It's coming.
Looking for the stun. We've got everyone else coming around. Now the first one he's not going to land, but his ult's going to buy a lot of space. The flash follow. They need this kill in a Doran. They trade blows back and forth, and Solo with some help from his teammates.
The turret taken here. You know, you have the winning 2v2, and Ignar is roaming. We do see Power of Evil moving down here, and he has his ultimate available. Could come down to steal.
They find the stun. This could be an easy steal, easy shockwave, easy burst damage.
Thanks for the
leash. This should be an easy pickup.
Good spot to contest. You shouldn't bother.
Unless you get a miracle steal, Q, good smite. That's going to go for Pioshik, and Santorin could ult away, but suddenly Ignar wants Sin by himself. Blast Plant pops in time. No easy re-engage, flash to safety, but an easy chase down for Pioshik. Stun's still going to drop. How about the re-engage on Adoran? Shockwave, autos, that's 1 kill for 1, but now Turtle has to cleanse, has to flash, kiting away, finds the slow. The chase in for Pioshik, the flash in for depth, and he finds the headshot kill. Looking for a sleep now as well, and DRX have turned the corner.
You have one side completely walled off by the traps. You can see Pantheon is looking for an angle to ultimate. They are going to fight this, and I think we're going to go right now.
Here comes the play. The 5-on-5 to maybe decide the game. Can they find the back line? So far, so good. Maokai roots up 3. Ignar's got to run away. He can't find anything. A nice flash away keeps Solo away. Now Chovy's going to find damage to the sideline. Going to find himself the first sleep. The shockwave will not find the kill. Pioshik read it, and he got the Lamb's Respite. And now it's time to kill the rest of FlyQuest, and they take the dirt nap.
For Zero Ace, the Dragon, and the Baron all at once. This one is all but wrapped up now. Was a good attempt at the shockwave there from Power of Evil, but not quite enough. As
happens.
It does happen. Not there, but was close. Pioshik fast enough on the ultimate.
Yeah, I mean, he ulted pre-shockwave. He's like, okay, the ball's on me. Let's just shockwave. The only way we lose is if I get 1 shot, because that would have been 2 kills. But now look for the re-engage. A shockwave on a 2. Chovy is caught up, but he has a flash. He's going to go to the wall. Can they get the rest, though? They're going to try to find Doran. He flashes away back to his turret, but it's still a 3 or a 4-on-1. Doran should not live here. He's going to dodge the first knock-up, the first stun. They will find the kill. 1 Baron buff is gone. Well, Maokai on the top side does have teleport, but FlyQuest, oh no, PoE. He cannot find the shockwave. Depth. What a beautiful play. Flashes forward. Solo kills Power of Evil. And without a carry standing, look at the rest of this damage. Yeah, you can block it, but it's time to kill the base. The perfect cleanse. Carrier goes back up, finds a bit more. Re-engage, gonna look at the best they can, but no asleep on Solo means there's no ult. Pioshik is unstoppable, and there is nothing left for FlyQuest to do. DRX in pretty dominant fashion. Once 20 minutes came around, they took control. A bit of damage coming back around, a single kill on the board. The Nexus will fall, and DRX take down FlyQuest in 30 minutes.
What a way to finish it there. Def doing his best. Syndric. You send Pantheon in as the hard engage, as the delivery system here for the Galio. That can be a very deadly combo. You know, Muramana, Manamune style of build. And he has the skill to wait to see, is this going to land on me before I flash? And he was able to execute on that. So as a result, they get nothing from that jungle pressure. And up on the top side, a plate has already gone down. Solo had to initially back off, and now they're looking for a dive.
The Ornn Horn is sounded off. Solo is able to find the knock-up onto Pioshik, but here comes Galio as well, and surely this is just a death sentence for the FlyQuest top laner. He tries to tank it up, but DRX are way too clean. Bottom side, it's FlyQuest returning the favor on the other end of the map. Doran's pocket. Solo just has to stand there. Oh, look at the emote from DRX.
Yeah, and I mean, you just have to look at the position in this game, but now maybe getting a pick here on Senna, no flash.
Nicely done with the deadly flourish, and Turtle, they know better, so FlyQuest will take this Drake no contest. Pioshik shadowing them, just counter-jungling right now, but in the middle lane, it's Power of Evil making the plays, bringing out the Emperor's Divide, but now it's going to be turned around, and PoE shut down by Doran.
A look if you don't feel that you need the MR, but FlyQuest getting caught topside.
Here they come. Look at the power of the long-range engage, plus the follow-up from the Senna. DRX making it look easy.
Tower.
Uh-oh, Graves is looking a little bit sleepy right about now as Pioshik goes in. Watch out. Ape! Here they come. It's Galio arriving with the grand entrance. Let's see if they can follow this one up with enough damage. Santorin still trying to get himself away. Keria is over the wall. He's got the...
Exactly. I think FlyQuest's pretty smart to just back it up after you don't get a control.
Look at the ward line, man. Look at the enemy jungle. Look at FlyQuest's red buff and how many wards.
Being that outpaced. Even Santorin down 4 levels on Doran.
Okay, here we go. Death Sentence comes out from Ignar. Keria is the target, but he buys a ton of time with the shield. Turtle running away, TP coming through. FlyQuest falling back, and Solo continues chasing forward, looking for some sort of an opportunity onto Chovy, who goes into the stasis and gets himself out. Deadly Flourish and Ornn ulti coming through, but they won't quite be able to find a kill. DRX is low health on multiple players, but the same can be said for FlyQuest. Pioshik's able to make the play. There goes the sleep. There comes the Senna ulti. Power of Evil's the first one to fall, and here comes Keria right back into the fight, looking for the kill onto Ignar off to the left. He's able to find it. He's able to grab the kill onto Santorin, and Doran picks up another. FlyQuest is destroyed, and DRX will win this fight without a single death.
Nicely played there from DRX, and Chovy even on the hunt for Turtle.
Oh, he's found him. Behold the Turtle. He cannot do it. They are simply too far behind. The ace for DRX into the bear. What Ignar has, and one thing I want to point out with this gold grab, Keria on the front line, looking for the potential engage there. Power of Evil step.
The opportunity to do it, closing down on another inhibitor. The top lane is already pushing, so they could go around the horn here and look to triple and hit FlyQuest, but here comes the engage.
Deft disengaging, trying to get himself out of this one. The curtain call's opened up and the railgun's fired off. Doran dominating with the kill onto Solo as Power of Evil tries to protect himself, but the Emperor's Divide will not keep the kingdom standing. DRX pushing right on to the Nexus turrets. Wild Turtle barely hobbling away as Chovy moves forward, and the winds of war will blow FlyQuest away. Keria is into the wrong fountain, but the man don't give a damn. Take a shower in it, it don't matter. DRX with an absolute destruction of FlyQuest.
Just saw them run this last game against top. It did not go well. It was against the Lulu support. This is a different marksman, but
he chooses instead to go back to his own bottom side jungle, and they want to collapse on Pioshik here as No Man's has moved forward. They're looking to follow up on this. Pioshik down to 100 HP, and the Unicorns of Love will find that first blood.
Here for themselves on that recall.
Yep.
So that is nice to be able to see Anonymous expanding this advantage.
Moving towards the mid lane. Pioshik is hanging around here. Oh, over the wall they go. Nice play onto the enemy jungle. Pioshik is down. Gets stronger and stronger, so Deft Caitlyn could be a big issue moving forward here as Gadget base checks the brush, and here comes the follow-up. Keria ends up taking the very, very heads up there from No Man's, making sure he gets out, but meanwhile, bottom side, it's a 1-for-1 trade. Keria does end up sacrificing himself here as Deft looks for the play onto Ononatsuki. He flashes away!
Passive!
But the Dream Dust is burning him away. Deft fires off the Piltover Peacemaker. Oh my goodness, they're both so close to dead! DRX with 3 men in the mid lane trying to prevent any extra damage from this. Oh my goodness, they're not even going to get the charge.
He waited until the wave was already gone and gave them so much time to set up.
Not good as Ornn joins the fight. Now both teams are bringing in everybody, and Ananasik's already dead. The charge coming forward from Doran expends the shockwave to secure that blue buff and test that one at all. Turret plating going down here in about 30 seconds. Ananasik hanging out to the left. Uses the sleep on Chovy. They're looking for the dive. However, Pioshik's immediately there, dropping the smoke onto No Man's, just blows him up.
Yeah, you were looking for the play there, but he was so far back when they're going for that drowsy, when they're looking for the sleep, and now Santos, no flash. You are dead too.
Santos stuck in the middle of 4
it's all
people.
falling apart.
It's quick.
Out those spells, and if you get it down low, you can finish off with Satchel. They're going for a fight here.
Ananasik nearly killed. However, the Graves now in a bad spot. Pioshik flashing away, and Boss has dived deep looking for the kill. He will not find it. A sliver of health is the difference maker in that one, as Deft finds himself in a 1v2 against Santos and Gadget. He tries to kite away using the traps, sidestepping away from the bombs, avoids the minefield using the blast cone to get out, flashing away from the dredge line, but he gets hit at the very end by the satchel charge, and Gadget will...
So there are some things working for them. You know, there's always more of a hope to kind of win when you commit. The problem with this is Keria as well, as we're going to watch Boss die.
Oh no. Yes, we are.
Keria has Mikhails, so he can do the same thing that we saw happen last game, which is just cleanse off that sleep. So
It's the scissors versus the giant meatball. It's not going to turn into any kill threat whatsoever, but speaking of kill threat, down here in the bottom, nope. They tried to make the move. They thought they were going to be slick. However, maybe they are. The sleep finds its way through, and Chovy gets blown up. They make a liar out of me.
thing happening here from Chovy. Chovy was kind of out, but he turned around for the fight. Oh, No Man's is caught shopping.
What the hell?
He's
Okay,
browsing.
well, he was...
Do that infinitely against the Camille, as long as you don't let the Camille move up to that tower. And,
no.
oh, you're dead.
Speaking of Camille...
Of course, there is dive, there is engage on DRX, and here it goes.
Horn sounded off. Santos is the target. Zig's ulti able to find its way onto Keria and Def both. TP coming in, but Santos in some trouble. Going to be taken very low, nearly killed. Boss to the back line, Boss into the ground. X-Tech ultimatum gets him out, but the ace in the hole comes through, will be blocked by No Man's. Doran with the chase, looking for the kills here. Piyoshik takes the credit. Such critical health bars on the side of Unicorns of Love. Doran gets himself away. He'll barely stay alive, and DRX is looking to chase down these fleeing players. Gadget has almost no mana whatsoever still left. They will try to kite this one away. Piyoshik chases after. Gadget's the first one to fall here. That's the wrong base, bro! Adanasik is trying to get out of there. He's spinning that thing around in a circle. He's fighting some minions. Watch out, there ain't...
Wiped off the map by DRX in that team fight, and trying to teleport in here to get something done, but
Okay.
Yoshik is so strong still.
No Man's and Boss trying to fight against these guys, but Doran is just eating that whole calling. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Oh, baby, we got ourselves a winner. DRX.
Flash, you've got to try. You've got to try to make something happen.
8,000 gold down, you got no choice. Anonasik and Gadget, what's it going to be? Can they make some sort of a hero move here? Zig's ulti comes through, Anonasik over the wall, he gets it! The pineapple with...
They are running the map right now in the first inhibitor.
To just hang out here by himself. He still has brown boots. This is one of those games where you go back to shop and you got 3,000 gold every time. Flash over the wall from Chovy. Santos with the flash follow-up. Nice pick.
Patience of a saint here.
The patience on this man. Just waiting. Just chilling. Having a great time. Okay, here we go. Starting off. Red Smite goes through. Collateral damage comes out. Ornhorn. Nope, not quite, but a flash plus the end of the line. Might be able to pick up another one here on the No Man's. Instead, going to be shut down to get back into the game and bring Graves back. This will be Baron number 2 for the side of Unicorns of Love. They get it, and they get out. As DRX looking for Ananasik here in the mid lane. That's the damage you need. Def with the ace in the hole. Line him up, knock him down. Not quite, but it's Caitlyn against Piyoshik's on the way. He's got the Lulu speed buff. He knows what his mission is. He has no hard CC to interrupt it. DRX will be able to finish the game. Santos tries to get out, but a shockwave seals his fate on the steps of the fountain. DRX with the 5-man push, looking to end this game. It was a valiant effort from the Unicorns of Love. They stabilized for an incredibly long time. But the pick on Ananasik in the mid lane, into the follow-up in that bottom side there.
Again, it feels like a safe pick, and I like the way that DRX have rounded out their draft here. Just feels very stable. Not really able to win out on the sustained damage trades here. Over Kindred marks like this in my entire life. I have asked.
Kindred only account. I've been grinding it. I got it up to level
9 as Def will finally break mid lane as well. Or who can find the team fight on their terms? Because so far this has been slow.
in terms of that. I still like DRX's composition better.
Oh, here we go. Big Ornhorn. 23-38. 23-38. Can they live? Are we going to get the latest First Blood of the World? Who's it going to be? Doran now getting caught out. Can they keep the fight going? This is it. The latest First Bloods of the World, but who is going to get it in the end? They're running for the hills. They're buying a bit more time. Chovy's got the extra shield now coming in, but it's Vladimir right on the backside. Big ulti, but maybe not big enough. Chovy seemingly going to be the first to go down here. The dash out, the Predator, not quite enough, but he goes through the portal, and there's Piyoshik with the ult. Oh, boy! Nobody's dying! Oh, man. What? But TES are going to get this mid lane tower. It looks like never mind! Knight's done! He has shown up, and now the follow, the flash immediate from Jackie Love, and just like that, the game explodes. Knight with a clean shockwave, clean after that fight, but will not be dead even when this Baron falls. This
Towards and find the flank point. That Bard ultimate was
has been lulled into a false sense of complacency because that is going to be Baron. Carry is walking forward. They think they have the bait. They don't know. They don't know. Oh, but the follow-up, I don't think that was a good Bard ult. That might not have been good at all, but maybe they can get the follow-up fight as well. Now, instantly, Knight's going to get popped. He has to find a time to use the Shockwave. 369's been zoned away from the fight by Doran. So far, so good for DRX. That's going to be the two-man knockup. So once again, 369 trying to find his way to the backline, and he's found Def. That's going to be huge. Can he take him out? Def trying to heal up as much as he can. He gets the magic damage shield coming in from Galio as well. It's a close fight. DRX into Lamb's rest, but the break is all they need. The rest is all they need, and they find that one.
so AP Galio and the Bard ultimate kind of stalled, knowing that both teams are going to be gearing up for this dragon
no.
and trying to find someone out of position.
No. They've all walked face first into the Vladimir, but who's caught who? Who's going to be able to find it? Piocha going through. The arrow's finally going to connect. They've held on for now with the Lamb's respite, but Knight coming in over the wall. The Baron setting the sights. The Dragon, rather. Dragon Soul for TES. Can they secure it? There's no way to stop it. They managed to grab it. That's Mountain Soul. DRX. Now we have the rest of the damage coming in. Deft Ult not going to do
Look
too
at the
much.
teleport.
The knock up onto Jackie Love. Vladimir now coming in. Galio on the backside as well. Def with the immediate Mikhail's out to safety. Now trying to run, but that's going to be it once the front line is gone. The fight is surely over. Big fight for TES. Do they try to push their advantage here and just end the game? So many cooldowns are gone. There is no Lamb's rest, and that's big. Piocha healing back up. They need to get the wave clear down here. They don't have a ton of tools to do so, so it's going to be at least one. That's going to be the taunt in the middle of the fight. That's going to be the follow-up. Piocha now going in, but they don't really have a good option for damage. But Jackie Love taking so much back in return. Def, though, now the one in trouble, forced to flash out for safety. The flash into melee range, and the shotgun to the face. It's 369, now looking for a little bit more, and that's going to be it. TES, they find the fight in the base that they need to enjoy it. It was a chess match for 38 minutes, but in the last 20 seconds, it has been an absolute brawl, and it is TES who have come out on top, doing their region proud. They flash RNG, they flash IG, and now they're looking to style on the opposition as they will secure first.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in us. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like